Welcome to Bonehead Weekly. We don't have a topic this week. Our
We
lives are
do have a
dumpster
topic.
fires.
We
You didn't,
do have a topic.
hold on,
I have a
hold on,
topic.
Hoss. Now, wait a minute, Hoss. You may have a topic, but Chad and James and I are not privy to said topic. Am I right there? What
Did you
bloody
say Chad,
flux?
James, and I? Wouldn't that be all three of us?
That's what I said, Chad.
Mm,
He's on the cocaine, and not the good cocaine. I don't mean the actual drug. He's on.
Hey, there's no vitamin gummies around this week. Anyway, I'm back. Hey, how are you all?
He's got the combination to the air shield.
I'm
Uh,
back, and I have the combination to the air shield.
well,
So,
no, I did. I did come up with a topic, and I was going to pitch it to you all. But when you said we didn't have one, I was like, well, I'll not pitch it. I'll just say it's what we're going to talk about this week.
I
ooh,
hope it's nothing I have to think about.
Not directly. It's literally an absurd topic. But I was thinking, you messaged saying that you and your son are watching an animated show that
There's no
Chad and
proof
I
of that,
both. Okay, you and your alleged son
son.
uh,
Yeah, yeah.
are watching Gravity Falls.
I thought I couldn't remember if one or both of you recommended it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's both
I
those.
yeah. And so, but I was thinking, I was like, and we've talked a lot about animation on this show before and things like that, and it's been a topic before. But I was actually thinking,
And Gravity Falls is fun. There are adult jokes throughout it.
oh
I
yeah,
appreciated it, and we're both enjoying it.
yeah. Like I said, it's a child friendly version of Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Um, But so I was sitting there thinking, and here's what made me. So you were talking about animation and everything, and
And
I
which,
was
by the way, depending on the parent, Twin Peaks is a children's version of Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
those
I was
owls that
like, hey,
get you.
kid, get over here and look at this log lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead,
Anyway,
James. We can't interrupt.
uh,
You find
so
that
no,
parakeet?
no. So I was thinking though, I was driving today, and it just popped into my head. You know what we should do a show on? Let's
What?
talk about
Sex,
hypothetically,
baby. Let's talk about you
hypothetically,
and
if
me.
you got to pick the absolute worst casting for a voiceover artist of an existing cartoon, what would you pick? And here's my example, gentlemen.
Yes,
I'll kick
please.
us off. I was driving and I was thinking, because for instance, Tara Strong doing Harley Quinn, doing a lot of other characters. Tara Strong does a phenomenal job. But as I was driving, I was thinking, oh, Kevin Conroy was great as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mind, being pessimistic, immediately
And
went,
really good as Adam
as
West.
Adam West. Yes, that too. Um, uh,
He was good at he is up there with Christopher Reeve of being good at playing both
both,
characters.
both characters. Yeah, both sides of that
Kevin,
persona.
yes,
Yes.
Kevin Conroy was good at playing both characters. Sorry, not
No,
that I
no,
just
but you're
wanted to.
absolutely right. So here's my example to kick us off with, though. As I was driving, I was like, man, Kevin Conroy did a great job, and Tara Strong as Harley Quinn. And I'm blanking on who originally did Harley Quinn as well, which is terrible. I apologize. But I was like, who would have, and it just popped in my head, who would have been the worst voice of Batman and Batman the Animated Series? And it dawned on me. I immediately thought, possibly because I heard Chad's version of it, Paul Lynde. Paul Lynde would not have been a good
Hey,
Batman.
boys, that
And then
penguin's over there.
And then I immediately went, okay, well, you've got him as Paul Lynde. Who would have been the worst Robin to be an answer to Paul Lynde? Because Batman the
Anybody
Animated
under the
Series.
age of 18, too
No,
soon.
the answer was, and actually, though, I thought this is horrible casting, but I'd pay to see it. Paul Lynde as Batman and Charles Nelson Riley as Robin. I would watch every episode.
Yeah, I disagree. Charles Nelson Riley as the Joker.
See, that would work too, because Mark Hamill. Yes, there you go. But so this is the topic I
And
think we
now
should
I
do.
want to see that. You say
Yeah,
bad casting, and I
no,
want to
no.
see
I said
I
it would
already
be
know
terrible.
I already
It
know
would be
who would
terrible.
be. I already know who would be the Robin.
who.
William Hickey.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
good.
it was good. That was good.
Yeah, William
Why
Hickey
does
as Rob.
William Hickey, first of all, look 80 back in 69 when he's in the
Oh my
producers?
God!
And
Yeah, he
second,
never aged.
and
He
why
just
does
he was born that way.
and why does him and Gaga, and why does Robin sound like an 80-year-old man?
I mean, it just worked for me though. I would actually watch that version
I
too.
would too. Charles Nelson Riley. So
I am the night, boys. I can't do it. I've lost that
Boys.
voice. I've lost it.
Boys.
But no, so that was what I was
I
saying.
want to
So
see you tonight, boys.
we always talk about, because I
Boring.
was driving, and another flip side of this, if we want to take down this road, is the other thing that I was thinking was I was driving earlier, picked up my son from lacrosse. There's a phrase I didn't know I'd say when I was uh,
No, did you,
in my 20s. Picked him up. I
him
was
to
driving
his
home,
piano lessons?
and we've done that as well.
Mm.
Oh my!
We
Sorry. Can I say something real quick?
sure.
No, not really
I
quickly.
took my girls
Take a
to a
half a
friend.
minute.
I took my girls to a friend's house.
Your friends or their friends? Because this
their
could go badly.
their friend's house, and I was driving the back roads of
The
Lexington,
Batmobile.
the back roads of our town, and I ran across in the middle of a country field. Somebody has actually created a cricket court, and there was people out there playing cricket in a league.
You know
Yeah,
I
what?
did
I
not.
want to
there's
say
several
this.
different cricket. There's several, and not to be, there is several different cricket leagues throughout Lexington, Kentucky.
No idea.
I
First time I've
want
ever seen one.
somebody to teach me how to play. I think I'm probably too
Bruce
old.
Beatty knows how to play. She
I
taught me
know.
once.
I no, and that's I liked baseball growing up, and I know I'm not good at baseball. I wasn't great then, but I always wanted to know what the big thing is because my exposure to cricket consists of King Ralph.
Yeah, and Alice in Wonderland.
But I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
croquet.
Oh, it is croquet. My fucking fault.
Yeah, that's
Sure
totally
is.
different. Those are totally different. One of them is like, those
Things made out of salmon,
salmon
Joe.
croquets.
Yeah, I knew that's where he
Yeah,
was going.
yeah.
I just
I
knew
couldn't
it.
think of the word salmon.
Well, see, I was going to say
I
I
have
thought
turned into
croquets
Joe
were
Biden
those
somehow.
twisty bread things that the French like.
Garlic
Anyway.
nuts?
Yeah, garlic knots. Jack,
Yeah.
the French love garlic knots.
Yeah, they come as a free appetizer. I got a coupon here for an appetizer.
So no, but
Oh,
anyway, the other
here's
thing
your
is,
caviar and a nice thing
Oh.
of garlic nuts.
Bring my
Oh,
garlic nuts out here because I got a
Napoleon.
coupon. I don't want any of them goddamn snails now. I want
That's my
them
French
garlic
accent.
nuts.
That's my French accent, folks. I hope you enjoyed it.
but anyway, no. So the other example I was saying, and it's not a cartoon, but I was driving and Thriller came on because it's the time of year for Thriller. It came on the radio, and I was like, who else could you have? Like they remade that now.
Yeah.
Who would sing it and who would do the Vincent Price part? And I was like, I mean, there's terrible answers there. So I wasn't going to go into detail on that one, but that's what I thought we'd talk about is we usually talk about, oh, this is awesome, you should check it out, or oh, let's critique this. But let's actually do some recasting and let's think about animation that we love and let's ruin it for ourselves.
Oh my God. This is
Worst possible voice casting for any role.
Does it have to be in? You're okay.
Well, I picked animation, but because
No,
I mean,
I
if you
think
recast,
we go too crazy live action. I think you're
yeah,
right.
I was gonna say, and I think that would be a different episode because we're just talking about, like, for instance, you know, if you go ahead, Chad, if you got one, let's do it.
Michael Jackson voices Papa Smurf.
I don't even know whether
I can't even imagine it, Chad. Like I was trying to think of a
the three of us
line.
can do Michael.
Yeah, but I can't even
We're
think
too
of a
old.
line. I can't. I can't even think of a line for Papa Smurf to. I mean, okay, if you do Michael Jackson,
Papa Smurf usually didn't talk to the Smurfs about. Oh man, I could start doing things.
Yeah, you don't go there. You
No,
don't go
no.
down that road.
Oh,
don't be childish.
Speaking
Joe.
of roads,
So you know
just childish.
the so if Michael Jackson's Papa Smurf, can I make the argument that Brainy should be Sean Connery? I'd like to see them play off of each other.
Oh, I'm quite intelligent. You see,
Only if
Papa Smurf says.
Papa Smurf says.
Only if Smurfette's played by RuPaul.
I would actually, yeah, no, that sounds great.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who played Smurfette in the animated
Perry.
movies? Katy Perry did?
Yep.
I've seen
it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now you've got me thinking, who would voice all the G.I. Joe characters?
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, my kid, every time Indiana Jones scrolls through, he goes, "Oh, look, Dad, it's G.I. Joe." And he does it just to be an a-hole.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. My wife does that when it's look, it's Star Trek. That's the one with the Wookiees, right?
Yeah. It's kind of the
Oh, here.
same thing.
I think let me help you. I think Duke should be Patrick Stewart.
Well,
You
first
know,
of all, he's not American, so we fucked that up.
that's why exactly. That's why it should be Patrick Stewart. I think
Right out of the gate. Right
yeah,
out of the gate, you got a limey
yeah.
bastard
I
playing Duke.
think Shipwrecked should
It's
be
shipwreck, not shipwrecked.
No,
not
shipwrecked. It should be Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Absolutely. I see where you're
yeah.
going with this.
Now let's see.
Hey, Dave, there's nobody here named Dave.
Oh no, you're right. It should be Cheech Marin. Cheech Marin should be
That would
Shipwrecked.
be funny. Yo,
Cheech Marin
Tomax and Zaymont could be Cheech and Chong,
Oh yeah, there you
voiced by
go.
Cheech and Chong.
That just writes itself. Lady J should be Fran Drescher.
I was
That's
going to say Sarah Silverman, but yeah, there we go.
yeah.
Paul Giamatti as Cobra Commander.
Oh no, I'd watch that live action.
I would
Seriously.
watch that live action as
You tell
well.
me, yeah. I mean, and to be honest, because of his role in Shoot 'Em Up, I would
Yeah.
totally be like, nope, no, I'm on board with this Paul Giamatti casting.
Trying to think who could be Destro. Who would be Destro, gentlemen?
There's
Ooh.
John Cena.
Urkel.
Oh, Jaleel
No,
White.
John Cena is more like gung ho
Jaleel White.
Yeah, Jaleel White is yeah.
as
Well,
Destro.
Destro always has that deep, and I actually mean this as a compliment, that deep, wonderful kind of an African American bass,
And Jaleel
male
White has
voice.
that
And
No,
voice.
that's what we're
White
ruining the casting.
has none of that, Chad.
We're
Oh,
ruining
okay.
the
So
casting.
we're ruining casting. Oh, sorry. I thought we
Yeah,
flipped it. I thought we flipped it.
No,
When did we
no.
flip it? How would we flip it? What I was talking, he's talking about Fred fucking Drescher being Lady J. How's it flipping it? I wouldn't
And by the
cast,
way, nothing but
cast
respect for
Fran
Fran
Drescher
Drescher.
in shit. And she may be a wonderful human being. It's the damn voice.
Well, no, I actually I have respect for Fran Drescher. It works in certain roles, fine, but
It's
it's
nothing I
would not.
watch.
Oh, who else? So who's another major character? Who else?
Well, there's Flint.
Yeah.
Well, that's obviously William Shatner.
Yeah.
There's Zartan.
Oh no, we've got Cobra
Paul
Commander.
Rubens.
So if Paul Giamatti is
That might be
Cobra
too big.
Commander, who's Serpentor?
Oh, it has to be somebody who's a schmuck. Pauly Shore?
Serpentor. Ooh, I was gonna say Bill Murray.
See, I think that's too good.
So Pauly Shore, you're saying is Serpentor? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because they buddies.
But no,
You know what?
It would be
Why
no,
it would
it
work?
would be
You know why?
buddy la 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 la
You know
la.
why it would work?
Serpentor.
It would work because snakes are naturally afraid of the weasel.
See,
You're
by
right.
the way,
It writes
for our
itself.
listeners, Pauly Shore once again may be another wonderful human being. Dave Coulier may be another wonderful human being. I just don't like them.
That's all right. They don't like you. Actually, they don't.
And it
think
wouldn't
about you.
shock me if I don't have to eventually sit on a panel. Would either one of you all be shocked if someday I'm not on a panel with Pauly Shore?
Or Dave Coulier. I mean, he did. I'll be honest. By the way, if they do a cast reunion of the Real Ghostbusters and he's there, you'll do that panel, and you'll be
absolutely
effing ecstatic to do that
absolutely. I'll be making jokes beforehand and jokes after, but they won't be the jokes that I normally make.
Yep.
Correction on Jaleel White as Destro.
Yes.
Scrap it.
Damn you.
Seth Rogen.
By the way, speaking of Seth Rogen and animation, I am going to give him props. I watched the second season of Invincible where he comes back as Alan the alien. I don't know if either of you have watched it.
No, I love it.
No, I've never seen Invincible. I need to.
Oh man, it is. I don't watch it with Clint.
I just finished watching Reacher, so
yeah. But don't. I mean, I know it's a superhero show. It's like The Boys. Don't watch this with Clint.
Yeah.
No, I have no interest in.
Okay, let's go classic animation here.
Oh geez.
Recast Bugs Bunny. Who can you have? I mean, literally, how can you mess up Bugs Bunny? Who could you picture voicing Bugs Bunny?
Robert Patterson.
Holly Shore. What's up? Nah.
Robert Patterson. He would just take it he would go too method and just
Robert
ruin it.
Pattinson would be funny if he did it like the Crow, like they did Batman.
Yeah. Where he doesn't say anything, he just gives his stare.
Just wide as Bugs usually is fairly verbal. Did your voice
Verbal,
box
yeah.
fall out?
Why is Bug so sad?
It's pathos. It's pathos.
You know,
I
Elmer Fudd comes to shoot him and he just gives him the look of, I'm going to cry.
See,
Well, no,
Elmer
Elmer
Fudd.
Fudd will be played by that crazy Irishman.
See, I was
narrow
thinking,
it down.
I
The
was
one
thinking
in the
all
Batman.
fairness, you know who I would want for Elmer Fudd if we're going to completely change the voice?
Colin Farrell.
No, you need Tom Waits. Tom Waits is Elmer Fudd.
Shoot the rabbit.
Tom
The
Wiley,
rabbit.
and the same thing. Wiley Coyote is of course Michael Wincott.
I swear to God, it's the same voice.
But it's, I mean, literally,
I am Michael Wincott.
And Roadrunner would be Ric Flair because he can't say beep beep. He just go woo.
Woo! That's not bad. That's actually too good.
Watch that. I watched that.
That's too good, Chad. Once again, your fucking standards are too high. By now,
we're trying to ruin these things.
Woo woo
woo.
Watch that.
I've seen so many interviews. He's a great interviewee, by the way.
Who, Ric Flair?
Ric Flair. Oh, absolutely. I'd love to get him on stage. I know he's been in the Lexicon, but he didn't do a panel, but I'd love to get him on stage. He's just a fantastic interviewee.
Yeah.
And how the man still does woo to people and doesn't get mad is he loves it. He enjoys people. I do too, but I don't. That's another level.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Woo. Sorry. Woo.
Yeah. Now I'm just going
boom. Yep.
Because you have to do it twice because you know he goes beep beep.
Woo. Well, now it sounds like a fucking siren.
I know. Woo.
Boom. You gotta do the boom.
I hope I'm not busting out anybody's eardrum with this.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, ain't nobody listening.
Yeah, true. They tuned out like 10 minutes in.
It was like,
less than 10 minutes.
Fuck is this?
Man.
We've got to stop letting James come up with top.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it's
no, I do, but no. What's another classic? Or we could go, okay.
Who's Marvin the Martian?
Oh man. That's another one.
I'm going Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad. You know what? Speaking, not to get off on topic, I was trying to show him classic. He just does not get into classic Looney Tunes. And I forget that Marvin the Martian's voice change. I always forget it wasn't the same.
Oh yeah. The proudest moment is my youngest daughter loves Witch Hazel. She has to watch every Halloween. We have to watch the Witch Hazel cartoon. I think there's 3 of them. She has to watch all 3 of them like repeatedly.
He likes he likes the one in he likes the I can't fucking.
Oh, by the way, if she was still alive, Witch Hazel, Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
It's just wonderful that you think you're Carol Channing. Well, let's see. So,
rabbit.
well, we've killed the Looney Tunes almost. Let's move to another set of classics. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Foghorn Leghorn. Hold on.
Oh, Foghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn. Who
Foghorn Leghorn. You've got to have somebody that has the. Oh, I know.
Chad, you don't have to raise your callus. You could just tell us.
Go ahead.
Joe Pesci.
No, see, I think that's still. I think you need.
You have to go the exact opposite. He can't be a Southern gentleman. He has to be an Italian New Yorker. Joe Pesci.
Actually, you want to go completely opposite, Chad? You know who I've got picked?
Oh God, I can't even imagine.
Do you like Foghorn Leghorn? Then you'll enjoy the bonehead re-envisioning of Foghorn Leghorn as played by Dame Maggie Smith.
I thought you were going to say Nick Cage.
No,
I was waiting
you
for
need
Nick
somebody
Cage.
that's the proper British, like, because if you're going away from
I
Southern,
say, son.
I say it's either Joe Pesci or Paul Hogan.
I feel I don't need to be repetitive. I only need to say I say once. I'd also accept Dame Judi Dench. Dame Maggie Smith or Dame Judi Dench.
If it ain't a damn dame doing
Yeah.
it.
So does that mean Dame? Oh shit! Why am I? Is Helen Mirren a dame?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, there you
go. Okay, so let's root another set of classic cartoon characters.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle, recast them.
Trying to think here.
I've got Rocky in mind.
So classically voiced.
I've got Rocky in mind.
The greatest, one of the greatest.
I've got Rocky.
Who is it?
I've got it. I've got mine. You want me to throw mine out?
Go.
Bullwinkle will be voiced by the great writer, actor, just perfect casting here. Rocky will, of course, Bullwinkle will, of course, be voiced by Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
And in a twist, Rocky will be voiced by Brian Cox. Come on, you wouldn't watch that? I mean,
Brian Cox is voicing Rocky.
You're a sick motherfucker, Bullwinkle.
I was about to say he's going to throw motherfucker in every third sentence.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. By the way, that was the weirdest thing when I was in England for work, and it was New Year's Eve, and Brian Cox pops up on the TV hosting one of the things. I'm like, man, they have all the best New Year's Eve specials over here. We get Ryan Seacrest, they get Brian Cox coming out and doing a song about bed bugs and COVID and how 2024 has to be better than 2023. It was great.
All right. Yeah, so I disagree. So Bullwinkle, in my casting, would be played by the legendary Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
And Rocky, Tracy Morgan.
Well, I mean, I give you credit.
I'm not even going to try to do those because they're just, if I do an impersonation, it's coming off as racist. So I'm not even going to try.
He did do Tracy Morgan I give him credit for going literally to the wall when he replaced Early Kyler, or when he replaced Unknown Henson as Early Kyler.
I think he was
You think I can fly? I'm going to fly right up your mother's vagina.
Yeah. He kind of worked for Captain Caveman for me a little. The movie's awful.
Oh yeah. No, he worked for Captain Caveman for me too. I was out when I found out that he was doing it, I was pissed, but then I am a huge Captain Caveman fan. Have been since
the one.
I love Captain Caveman. He's just him and Hong Kong Phooey, they were my favorites.
Number one super guy. Not Chad.
Quicker than the human eye.
But when I saw that Tracy Morgan was going to do it, I was kind of pissed. And then we watched it with the kids, and I'm like, oh, it kind of works. It wasn't
probably the better part of the movie.
Yep.
It's a dreadful movie.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, that was definitely the part that I loved the most.
All right.
So yeah, if any of our fans have the McFarlane Captain Caveman and are willing to give it to me, I'll take it. I can't find it anywhere.
Very nice of you, Chad.
James gave me the Hong Kong Phooey years ago. Yeah. So anyway, okay.
Keep going.
No, I mean, so yeah, Samuel. So let me throw this out here. We could turn this around, and I could throw out somebody and let you all cast them, because it just popped in my head.
I think I'm very good at this.
Who should Kevin Hart voice? What animated character do you think? Oh no, that's Kevin Hart. And you could sarcastic answers are, of course, more than one.
Swear to God, first thing came to my mind was either Snow White or Cinderella.
Okay, actually, I would watch that. I would give that a shot.
I don't know why, but it was a Disney princess, and actually then Sleeping Beauty. I was like, well, she actually is napping quite a bit, so we paid for Kevin Hart, so let's do Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty or Snow White.
That's true.
Because we don't need him to be.
Yeah, that's when you get that's Sleeping Beauty. You get Marlon Brando.
His mouse is all around. Come on.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart as Skeletor.
Oh my God. Especially
There
all
you
the Skeletor memes.
He-Man. That's not bad.
That's perfect.
I would watch that. I really would.
Oh,
That
now
would,
let's not throw around the P word.
I will. I'm throwing it on the ground. Perfect. Kevin Hart is Skeletor.
I would actually, especially if he's reading the Skeletor memes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
no,
know
that's
the
not
ones I
bad.
mean.
That's
I
not
literally would watch what's the parody they did, Farzar or whatever that
Farzar.
was.
I
Like
love
that
Farzar.
that would become quickly Farzar, which is fine. I enjoyed Farzar. I wouldn't watch it with my children, but I enjoyed it.
No, not well, maybe your adult children,
No, even
but not the
then, like
ones
I was saying,
not the ones that you took custody of and are raising now.
yeah. By the way, I was saying about that. We're going a little off topic here, but I was saying there's certain movies I'll never be able to watch with my kids and feel okay.
No.
What's a good one?
I should say even certain shows. Like I was like, I don't know at what age I'd feel comfortable sitting down and be like, kids, Daddy really liked this show called The Boys. Now let's just marathon this together.
I could see myself watching The Boys. I don't know if I
So
could
there's
sit.
certain
Hey, girls,
episodes.
let's all sit down and watch Basic Instinct.
Species. Yeah, Species.
I could watch Species and Basic. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
It
that's
depends
because
on
you
his
have a
age.
son. I have 2 daughters.
I'm
Yeah.
saying it's also how you set it
So
up.
you're gonna watch Caligula with them?
Yeah,
Well, that's the same
That's-
thing as.
that's historic.
Yeah. Those orgies happen that way, girls. Pay
Yeah.
attention.
Oh my
Pay
god.
attention.
And let's
that's
watch
the way
that-
it was.
Oh, that's actually there's
Gee.
another classic voice that should be in a cartoon.
Walter Cronkite?
Yeah, Who should Walter
Walter
Cronkite?
Walter
Who should wa-
Cronkite should be Papa Smurf to me, but that's beside the point.
Who should Walter Cronkite play?
Should be a narrator in something. Maybe Strawberry
Well, no, if,
Shortcake have a narrator.
are we doing serious or are we doing joking?
Joe, I was doing
Joking. Why
Joe.
are we serious?
Actually, I would say, you know what, Walter Cronkite. Yeah, this is hard for me to say because I love this movie.
Walter Cronkite as Rainbow Bright.
Walter Grader.
Who the
It's hard for
fuck
me to
did
say 'cause-
Rainbow Bright fight? The gray
you-
zone or something. It was
No, you brought it. You mentioned it on the cartoon episode that we did.
yes, Chad. We have over 300 episodes.
I know. I'm just saying.
And we
And-
did several of those.
And Joe's been sober for exactly 3, and not in a
3 of them.
row,
No,
and not all the same episode.
not all the same episodes, and
If
not
you add
through
all of them up.
of a episode.
Yeah, if you add all of them up, it's still only totals
Still only
3.
totals 3, and I'm sober now, so that should show you. Been a while.
But Walter Cronkite. This is hard for me to say, but Joe, you mentioned him as a narrator. You know what I'd want him to narrate, and it's hard for me to
What?
say because I really appreciate the original narrator because he's a hero of mine. Walt Disney's Robin Hood. Just replace that Roger Millie because I want to hear Walter Cronkite have to burst out into oodle lolly. Golly, what a day.
So here are the villains of
Lovely
Rainbow Bright.
day.
Here's the villains from Rainbow Bright. The number 1 villain was Murky Dismal.
So, yeah, it's the
I
gray
went
zone.
to school with Murky Dismal.
You are Murky Dismal.
I know. I went to school with myself. It's sad.
Lurky, Monstro Murk.
Wait, Lurky and Murky.
It gets worse
Somebody got paid.
because then you have Monstro Murk,
Yeah.
Robot Bright, the King of Shadows, the Dark Princess, Count Blog. Obviously, this was before the time of the internet.
Now it would be Viceroy podcast.
Oh, you ready for Sergeant Zombo and the Glitterbots?
Oh, them glitter bots, if they get in your eye, it's over. Have to go see an optometrist.
I got you, glitter bods.
Are they in your pants?
They could be. You want to come look?
No. Oh, we're
What's
missing
wrong with my pants?
I'm afraid you're not wearing any. Don't put the camera down. I don't need to know.
I got some shorts on.
So we're
You
missing
want
an
to see those? I'll
opportunity
text them to you.
to recast somebody or to recast a voice that's classic, so classic that when they even made it live action, they brought back the actual actor, and that's who should voice Optimus Prime.
Can it be dead?
I mean, at this point, our careers are, so why not?
That's not a bad
Groucho Marx.
Oh my God, that would be good.
Optimus Prime.
That's Optimus
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah.
Decepticons. Sorry, I can't do a great.
Either that or W.C. Fields.
Meh.
Oh,
I'm
how
looking for
about
loopholes.
I've got a
my
better.
God!
How
I
about
forgot.
Optimus Prime?
Roll
Is-
out.
Optimus Prime is Peter Lorre at his most mumbling. We've got
It's roll out. Is
I
that what you're
forgot
going
about
for?
Lurky.
Yes, yeah.
I forgot about Lurky and Rainbow Bright, guys. I love Lurky. He was a big hairball with a penis for a nose.
Yeah, fuck Lurky. Let's get back to my rendition of. Yes, we must roll out.
Bumblebee, you're a complete. See, I screwed it up. You're aggravating me so much, Bumblebee. I hope you die.
I'm not going to ask you to roll out.
Peter Lorre is Optimus Prime in
That's what that one's
Bonehead
good.
the movie.
Bonehead the movie.
Okay, because he actually did some work. What would be the absolute worst casting for an animated character for Orson Welles to do? Because he did some animated voiceovers.
Yeah, several. Yeah, he's Galvatron, right?
Yeah. What would be
In
the absolute
Transformers the movie.
worst role for him to do? And if you say the brain from Animaniacs, I've got bad news for you.
I got bad news for you. Maurice LaMarche already beat you to that. That's a really good question because it needs to be something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Orson Welles is the Crypt Keeper.
Damn. We'll sell no wine before it's time. Tell.
Oh my God, I couldn't see that. And now I want Maurice LaMarche to do it. For you see, I am dead, children. I am dead. And that's why these jokes are filled with humor, you see.
So you both have
dead.
I probably have seen them, but Maurice LaMarche did do the whole dialogue about him where he freaks out about the peas commercial as the brain.
Oh yeah.
So
it's one of the best episodes.
So funny.
Yeah.
90s children, I tell you, they had it made.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Okay, so we've done Bugs Bunny, we've done Bullwinkle. We have to do Mickey Mouse. Who would be the worst possible voice for Mickey Mouse?
I probably Orson Welles. Haha.
Oh.
Only Mickey Mouse.
Actually, no, I would argue the Shadow. Or the Shadow.
Alec Baldwin as Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, because Orson Welles would be the absolute worst Goofy. Gosh.
Oh, geez. You could even go, again, to bring up somebody who we've mentioned before, Vincent Price as Mickey Mouse. That would be interesting.
That would, and I can't do VP's voice, but that would be good.
Yeah.
Vincent Price is any of the Disney characters, either Goofy or Mickey. Or
Except
Donald.
Ratigan. He kind of owns Ratigan.
Oh, yeah. Probably shouldn't do Ratigan. That's a little on
No, Goofy's got to be Sam Kinison.
George, I'll tell you where we were. We were out here wearing headbands. We were up to our knees in rice patties like pussies like you, Gorsh.
Okay, no. I've got it.
And Donald Duck, Andrew Dice Clay.
The deep cut. Well,
I mean,
I had one and I lost it. It was
the Dice Man.
Hickory Dickory Duck. Oh,
Donald Duck, or not Donald Duck. I think you've got to have why am I blanking? I think for Chip and Dale, one of them has to be Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
And the other one, let's see, who can play off Bobcat Goldthwait in a Chip and Dale type situation?
Tom Kenny.
Yeah, there you go. Tom Kenny, that's a good one. Yeah. Yep. Which actually brings up, so who should be who would be the best of the worst for SpongeBob SquarePants? Let's just do an all animation for everybody.
Tom Kenny. So close to being SpongeBob in real life, only as a guy that likes to party.
SpongeBob SquarePants, played by Liam Neeson.
Oh, how about Jack Nicholson?
Yeah,
Jack
that's
Nicholson actually would be funny. Yeah, yeah. Well, Patrick.
that's your Jack Nicholson, huh?
Yeah, no, it works.
You
It
do
works.
one better.
I can't.
Patrick. You,
Cause
Patrick.
you're, cause
Are
you're
my number one.
guy.
Yeah. You okay?
Patrick Starfish. Patrick Starfish. Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not. Fuck all
No,
y'all.
no, no. Actually, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to think of some good Patrick lines so I can picture Christopher Walken doing them. No, I agree. Especially if you are playing off you Jack Nicholson as SpongeBob. And yeah, no, I would do it. Which actually then leads to who's Mr. Krabs?
Al Pacino.
I was trying to think of Mr. Crab lines to do with this. Oh, this is out of order.
Yeah.
No. Not Mr. Krabs. Al Pacino should be Gary the Snail. So, because you know how, because Gary just goes meow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh-ah.
And so Mr. Krabs would be.
I've got it. If you don't have it, I've got it.
Go for it.
Harvey Firestein.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
Harvey
good.
Firestein. Harvey Firestein. Kids, if you don't know who that is, look it up. It's Harvey Firestein. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Man, I'm blanking.
That one's good.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting
Mr. Krabs is voiced by Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? He's got
hold on, my turn. Is that your Hulk Hogan?
What you gonna do, Plankton? When Crabomania comes down on you.
I think we're losing it somewhere right around here.
Oh yeah. Woo!
Well, that was Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
The Ric Flair. Kool-Aid Man, the
Oh.
Ric Flair, my friend.
No.
Well, let's.
Oh no. Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
This is not bad casting. This is perfect casting. Macho Man should have been the Kool-Aid Man.
Macho Man was the Kool-Aid Man.
Huh?
Who?
What?
I said Macho Man sounded like the Kool-Aid Man.
I know.
So, I'm trying. I don't want to leave off any classic anime characters. We've done Rocky and Bullwinkle. We've done Warner Brothers cartoons. We've done Disney, Mickey Mouse, all of those. Well, I guess for you modern people, and Joe, you've probably seen more than either Joe or either Jad and I have.
Well, it was all that time in Nam.
Who would you recast for Bluey?
For Bluey?
Bluey.
Oh, well, Bluey's a 5-6-year-old girl, so
Bluey is Jonah Hill from Wolves of Wall Street.
Yeah, it would make some of the lines different. Yeah, a lot of the cocaine lines.
Yeah,
that's a good question. I'm terrible. I'm not. Both of you all are better at this than I am.
Well, I just think of the most acid, and like I said, literally, you could imagine me driving and all of a sudden picturing Paul Lynde as Batman and Batman the Animated Series.
Hold on. Let's okay, let me take away that and replace
I do have somebody.
Bruce Campbell as Bluey.
No, Phyllis Diller. Because Bluey's a girl. So Phyllis Diller.
Is Bluey a girl? I thought Bluey's
a girl. They're both girls.
Son of a gun. I've never seen one episode. I just assumed.
Nope.
He looks like a boy.
Well, it's a girl.
Some bitch.
Don't go looking because you'll end up in cartoon jail. Phyllis Diller.
Yeah, Phyllis Diller. I can see that. So who what's the father's name?
Bandit.
Yeah, so Bandit.
There is only one person who can play Bandit, and it's Burt Reynolds, and that's all. It's never going to be the Bandit. It's gonna be, what are you doing, Bandit? Showing off, having fun.
Oh my God. Jerry
doing a car picture. See you, Bluey. Go do a car picture.
Jerry Reed is Megatron.
Eastbound and down. I
Oh,
told you, Megatron's already rolled out. You idiot. It's kind of like Ren and Stimpy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Paul.
Oh man,
I
yeah.
was just thinking if I can do it. Paul Lind as Claw. I'll get you, Gadget Boys. I can't do it.
Gadget
I
Boys.
lost it. I've lost it.
No, I think that I'll get you gadget. You were hanging in there. I think actually the switch to boys threw you off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gadget.
no.
I'll get you, Gadget. I can't do it.
Oh. Oh man, that would be another good one actually. Shelby Foote as Inspector Gadget.
Well, during the Civil War, I can't do Shelby Foote.
Oh man. Yeah, no, sorry. So yeah,
Shelby
no.
Foote is a deep dive for some of our listeners. If you don't know who Shelby Foote is, he was at one point one of the most one of the premier, one of the big. What word am I looking for? He was the gold standard
Preeminent.
for, yeah, that's the word, gold standard for Civil War historians, and he has a wonderful Georgia accent. So if you
Yeah, he
go,
would appear on almost if it involved the Civil War,
yeah, it would
he
be
was in it.
yeah,
So yeah.
much better
Well,
voice.
yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other major animated things that we haven't done done recasting for. I mean, we've made Disney angry. Yeah. Any
Yeah.
other 80s cartoons we've left out? We did G.I. Joe.
The only one I'm currently running through my head is DuckTales.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Who would play Scrooge McDuck? That's a good one.
Hmm.
Oh, and I've got one more we have to do if we're doing recasting of animated. I can't believe I forgot it. Um,
Well, what do you
Scrooge
got? Because I'm blanking on.
Scrooge McDuck is Woody Allen.
Ooh, problematic.
Gotta drop. I got.
These nephews they're always in the house, and they the money bin's over there, and I've got to watch the money bin.
Yeah.
What you got, James? Which ones you
I've got three other ones that people would kill us if we didn't recast.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
Ooh, I'd have to write this down. Leonardo is Woody Harrelson. Raphael is Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Yeah.
Michelangelo. See, I could have done him as Michelangelo.
Now that's
but I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's what they want you to do, whoever they are.
Because Michelangelo would be played by. Oh God, I'm blanking. Shoot.
Bronson Pinchot.
He doesn't have the voice though that's like everybody knows.
Oh, I know. He actually
Michelangelo would be played by John Belushi. And Donatello would be man, I can't badmouth Donatello. He's my favorite. Oh gosh. Donatello would be played by Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, that's good. You got it.
Thank you.
You got anything else for that, Joe, before I do the next one?
No, I think that's
And Splinter would be voiced by young Shirley Temple.
I'm the good, yeah. There's another classic animated that we haven't done. Actually, there's two more, but the next one, Flintstones. Flintstone. So my immediate thinking is, yeah, for Fred, you've got to have somebody that's so completely opposite of that voice, which was already based on the honeymoon. So, who could you possibly do?
Desi Arnaz.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Kind of already did it though.
Oh no, Fred Flintstone would be George Takei.
George Takei.
Yes.
Oh my, Wilma.
Yeah. Wilma would be
Ursula Andress.
Man, gosh, guys, I'm having a trouble with this one. Wilma would be
Charo.
Yeah, that works. Or which one? Yeah, Charo.
No, Wilma would be Andy Serkis.
Why Andy
In motion
Serkis?
capture, pure motion capture.
Yeah. Barney have to be, and I mean would have to be Nick Nolte.
I'd watch that. Well,
And
probably.
And Betty
Yeah.
would have to be son of a bitch. I had it like right here, and it got taken away from me. Oh, Betty. Oh man. I'm trying to think of someone.
Rachel Dratch.
That could be a good one. Come on, Chad, think of it.
I don't know. I think I wouldn't doubt if we ain't done shod this horse though.
Yeah.
Well, let me do the final one, because I thought about South Park, but really, we can't do something about animation and not acknowledge the elephant in the room. How could you possibly find the best of the worst to voice the Simpsons? You can't not do the Simpsons.
I can't even begin to cast that one. I can't.
I've got it.
I can't either.
I've got it. Homer Simpson is Jim Belushi.
Okay.
Marge, I think.
Oh, Betty would be Eddie Izzard.
Oh, that would be actually. I'd watch
There you
that.
go.
I would have really watched that. That would be good. I think, like I said, Jim Belushi would be Homer. For Marge, you need somebody that has a certain level of presence playing against type, and I'm blanking on her name. Oh, Chloe Savini, would be Marge. Bart, I think you would have to really play up somebody. So in an ideal world, it would have been Matthew Perry. And then for Lisa, I think you would have to go Meg Foster. And then really the big casting would be the supporting characters. And I think for Ned Flanders, the best of the worst casting you could do there would be Gary Busey. Gary Busey is Ned Flanders. I don't think you could do a better anti-casting than literally getting Gary Busey to do any Ned Flanders line. If Gary Busey shows up at my door tomorrow and literally when I open the door just screamed, "Hey, Lily, hi, your neighbor, I'm a little girl." And anybody that doesn't is not even, especially if he also follows it up with, I keep this little rhyme in mind to remember. Now, if it's brown and clear, you've got cider deer or whatever that thing from The Simpsons is. Anyway, so there, that's my Simpsons casting. If you all have other ideas, I'm prone to hearing them. But
no, I think we're good.
So once again, we have came up with a random topic. But honestly, the sad part is, again, as much as I love all these animated shows, everything that we pitched, I'd at least watch the first episode of with the recast. Like, I really would just be like, no, I think it's a bad idea, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Oh. Okay. On that note, we're wrapping up.
I think you appreciate it. Welcome to Bonehead. No, they already.
No, we're not doing it again. We can't repeat it. We ain't none of them there time warpings.
Toodles.